if you're looking for an effective way to search Reddit, then forget Reddit's website itself. Check out this software called GummySearch. It's an amazing piece of software. It's got a recurring monthly price tag to it, but it's definitely worth it because it makes searching Reddit a doddle. So let's jump in and take a little quick look, shall we? Okay, so this is what the control panel of GummySearch looks like. So when you first log into it, you get the option of creating an audience. Now, as you can see, I've got martial art and SEOs there, but you can make an audience of any description of whatsoever. And what an audience is a collection of subreddits bung together to make an audience, so that when you're searching later, you're not just searching one particular subreddit, you're actually searching all the subreddits that are part of the audience you've created. So already on GummySearch, if you click on Curated, you'll be able to see a list of audiences that have been pre-made for you with a collection of subreddits. So you've got cold email there, so what's that got? The cold email subreddit, email outreach, B2B sales, lead generation, photographers here, so Nikon, analog community, Sony Alpha, and things like that. So there's a wide array of audiences already pre-created for you. So, and there's also a trending tab, which lets you see which the most popular ones are. If you want the full list of that, you have to be on the GummySearch Pro plan. Okay, so I'll just create a new audience just so you can see how it works. Yeah, moviegoers might be a good one. Movie fans. So let's find the communities. Right, so a good one would be movies, Marvel Studios, DC Cinematic, horror, bad movies, box office. Let's just type in the word films here. See if any others come up. But as you can see, I've already selected 6 subreddits, and we've got 35.3 million members belonging to those. Movie suggestions, filmmakers. We'll just keep it for that. So we've got 38.6 million members for 8 subreddits. So I'll create an audience out of that. Okay, and then once you've created your audience, or you've chosen an already curated audience that's been suggested by GummySearch, you're then presented with your communities that are involved, the subreddits, and then conversation categories. And you've got the search box here, so you could type something in. So I don't know, Dario Argento, for instance. I want to see what the people on Reddit are talking about in regards to the director, Dario Argento. And what this is doing is searching for my keyword throughout the entire audience, so throughout those 8 groups. So we can see here, who would you say is the most influential horror director of all time? So that's interesting. So Suspiria, that is one of his movies. I can click on, if I see a thread, a topic that I'm interested in, all you do is click on it and it gives you the original poster's first post comment, and then you can see that there's 48 replies. So click on that, and you can see everybody's replies on here. So you get to see and find everything without actually leaving GummySearch itself, and you can actually reply on Reddit, so you could click that and go to the actual post. You can save the conversations if it's something you want to come back to. Let me just go back to that post a sec. So you can actually click reply on Reddit and it will open up the thread on Reddit so you can reply. So what I could also do is save a track keyword for Dario Argento. So if that's something that I constantly want to be kept abreast of, and that's a keyword that I'm going to be searching often, then I can actually track it. So it's easy to access and find out all the threads without me having to manually search it in every time. Okay. So there is ways of doing an advanced search as well, but that's on the Pro plan, of which I'm not on. And as well as the aggregate. You can sort the threads by most recent, which is what it's currently at, how many upvotes it has, so the most popular, and by the number of comments, so you can change that. Just going to close that for now. Conversation categories are a list of curated selection of topics relating to a particular theme. So you've got hot discussions that will show you the threads with the most conversation, the most comments, okay? Top content, the best performing content in the past month. So as you can see, the most upvotes, the most comments, things like that. So yeah, it's sorted by upvotes. So these conversation categories, is in particular pain and anger, ideas, solution requests, money talk, and opportunities. These are ideal for developers of softwares and tools and things like that. So I'm going to move away from movie fans right now and show you the SEO audience I have, so I can properly show you how this tool comes into its own. So let's say that you're a developer of a tool, be it for marketing, SEO, something like that, and you want to know what people want out there. What are the tools that people find expensive? What they need that's going to be cheaper, and whether you can actually make something that's more affordable for people. So I'm going to click on Money Talk here because we're talking about expensive tools. Okay, so it says all suggested keywords for Money Talk. So people are talking about budgets, things like that. But I'm just going to click on it a minute and we'll go for expensive. So as you can see, it brings back a list of Reddit threads where people are talking about expensive tools. So we've got Cliques alternatives, ASO rank tracker tools. So people looking at rank tracking tools, a lot of them are expensive out there, and if there's any cheaper ones. The best SEO AI writer, it says here, Jasper's pricing seemed quite expensive, so people are looking for AI writers for SEO that aren't as expensive as Jasper, and maybe you can build one that's cheaper. SCM Rush alternatives for beginner, again, you know, a really good software like Ahrefs, but they are pricey for, you know, for what they are and on the market. I know they do a lot, but it's sometimes not affordable for freelancers on their own, or just people just doing SEO for themselves. You know, this gives you ideas on what people want, like a cheaper alternative. So this is great for that. Then let's look at pain and anger. Again, this will give you ideas on what people's pain points and frustrations are. So you can read through this list here, and maybe you're an experienced SEO person. There's a lot of people struggling with increasing traffic to the client's website. Maybe it's their own website they're creating. So this can give you ideas for maybe an ebook, or for creating videos for YouTube or articles online. So there's lots of ideas here to dip into. So if you're a developer, a creator, a content marketer, an indie hacker, you make YouTube videos, whatever, then take a look at GummySearch. It's absolutely free to try out. They run a demo, you don't have to pay any money up front, and you don't have to enter any credit card details. So you can actually take it for a spin yourself and see if it's useful for you and what you need it for. GummySearch allows me to cut through the noise of Reddit and actually pinpoint and locate threads that matter to me and what I'm working on. It gives me content ideas for videos, for articles, and the pain points are also ideal because I can see what people are struggling with, and that allows me to create articles that tackle those problems and suggest alternatives. So whatever your use may be for Reddit, there's tons of human, real-life conversation happening, and if you can tap into those, you can find what people want, and those are the searches that are being made. And we all know that at the end of the day, whether you own a business, you want customers. If you have a blog, you want traffic. And GummySearch is the way to find those topics and find what matters most to people. I hope you've enjoyed this quick dive into GummySearch. Don't forget to check it out yourself, and also subscribe to my channel for more walkthroughs, videos and tips. Thanks for watching.